Good afternoon. My name is Gregory Lee, and I want to be a personal trainer for Discover Strength. I want to join the team and give people an opportunity to change their life as I did mine. Because all of you have read my resume, you know what I've accomplished. I want to tell the story behind these stories that make them have meaning for me. To become someone new. I will answer the required questions in a different format than you may be accustomed to, but the answers are going to be here. The true stories I tell do far more to tell the truth, the whole truth, than something more than the plain vanilla truth. I concentrate on my life and how it aligns with your core values, this organization, and mine. First, I was elected football captain in Minneapolis proper. We were the smallest team in the biggest conference in the state of Minnesota. We went on to win both the Twin Cities Championship and the state championship by being undefeated, starting the longest unbeaten streak in Minnesota history of over 60 games. I believe that record still stands to this day. But we had fun while we did it. We beat our first opponent, which was our primary opponent, by only 4 points. But after that, we were unstoppable. We won both on the field and off by the publicity we received. We became a stronger presence than we really were. I also grew into a unit leader at Camp Courage, which was an internationally recognized camping program for the disabled in both physical mobility and speech and hearing disability as well. I was hired as a kitchen boy. 2 days later, I was promoted to cabin staff to care for campers, and 2 days after that, I was promoted to become a unit leader, and becoming the youngest unit leader in Camp Courage history at age 15. As a unit leader, I was responsible for the health and well-being and programming for disabled campers who stayed for 10 days, and 4 to 6 program staff who I also was responsible for overseeing. I was never able to say no to a new challenge without investigation, nor ever feel sorry for myself again. I had never experienced a mountain that could to rise over in my life that could compare to what my cabin mates had to face daily and deal with no matter what happened. Fortunately, I was able to experience these situations long before being diagnosed with type 1 diabetes at age 33. As the diagnosing doctor told me what I was up against, he said, "Greg, your life will be cut short either by a heart attack or a stroke. You're likely to suffer the following: complications from amputations, blindness, kidney failure, impotence, neuropathy, stroke, and or a heart attack." I could feel a level of both anxiety and anger I had not experienced before, but spoke calmly as I replied, "Doc, you don't know me very well, but I'm going to beat this disease. Not only beat it, I'm going to thrive and become famous for doing so." Well, I don't have time to tell the whole story here, but other than becoming famous, I have fulfilled my promise to my doctors. It was also part of the program that saved me was the experience of undergoing experimental surgery at the University of Minnesota for an islet cell transplant, which has made me fit into that group. I was also saved 3 times. My life was not without risk and not without danger because I chose to go down a very tight corridor. But I had a service dog named AJ who managed to save my life 3 times before he passed on. In hindsight, it's exactly what I did to change and manage my life and all the daily challenges I faced. I led and set an example, and my team struggled to keep up and perform up to my level of expectation and the examples that I set personally. I thrived, and I'm still alive. I'm still kicking.